Viva! Viva the economic freedom fighters! Viva! Forward to victory! Forward! Forward to 2024! Forward! Amanda! Away! Two! Viva our Commander-in-Chief! Viva! Long live our Commander-in-Chief! Long live! Amanda! Away! Two! Thank you very much, Deputy Secretary General Popi Mailula, and the leadership of the EFF, the CCT, PCT, the RCTs, the branch command teams, but most importantly, the ground forces of the EFF. I'm here to perform a very simple task. But before we do that, Comrade President, we want to take this opportunity on behalf of the Central Command Team of the EFF, of all the provincial command teams in all the provinces, all the regional command teams, the entire membership of the EFF to say thank you for leading the EFF with decisiveness. We say thank you, we say Siyabonga, we say Siyabulela Rialebuha. Baya thank you, Comrade President. We're saying muito obrigado, Comrade President. We're saying Kanimamba, Comrade President. You have led us decisively, not just from the front, you led us from the middle, from behind, you inspired all the ground forces to defend the gains of the EFF. We appreciate the work that you have done thus far. So all of us must be saying, Kanimambo, President Julius Malema, Kanimamba. Kanimamba, President Julius Malema, Kanimamba. Akensa, President Julius Malema, Akensa. Rolibuwa, President Julius Malema, Rolibuwa. Rialebuha, President Julius Malema, Rialebuha. Siyabonga, President Julius Malema, Siyabonga. Siyabulela, President Julius Malema, Siyabulela. Baya danki, President Julius Malema, baya danki. Thank you very much, fighters. As I said, I'm here to introduce the incoming President of South Africa. It's very clear now that it is not going to take so long. This is the President who is going to lead this country from 2024 onwards. Comrade President.
Amanda! Amanda! Viva EFF, viva! Uwile Musa Maburu uwile! Uwile Musa Diklerk uwile! Uwile Diklerk uwile! Awe Musa Dikatamarukhwana uwe! Awe Musa Butwana Muimele awe! Awe Musa Bankokhulu awe! Amanda! Amanda! Viva EFF, viva! Tata EFF, tata! Tata EFF, tata! Amanda! Thank you very much, Ralaboa, Deputy President, Ralaboa, our officials and former officials who are here, Ralaboa, our leaders of provinces who are here with us today, Ralaboa, the Central Command Team, Yebengonamo today, Baitapele Kamoka, Badi Regini, Baba Bengmo, all our ground forces. You can see we are very happy that you came in your numbers today. South Africa. We say to all who voted for the EFF, thank you very much. We don't take your vote for granted. We take your vote as a mandate to continue to hold those who are in power accountable. We will always make sure that all municipalities are held accountable and they service our people. That's why Resanagidi because the work of local government kidisoreji limeti limabona lidinto yalo dithaidi tsena ka yona mo ka re ka strategy ro phetha di pothole ro lwa di strata tsa rena di be le ditsela. What are we doing with ties? Kidikuruku tsa utswa only criminals ke tsona di nyakang o apara di tie di khutishe bogodu behind the tie. Na re laole ke tie re laola ke setšhaba sa Thembisa sa Winnie Mandela squatter camp re nyaka robe le dintlo mo wa re tshwantse re debate the overall le di tie ka first council meeting le thoma ka o bolla ka di tie o setse o bona re ke flop on you because meeting wa mathomo re tshwantse re debate about service delivery. We must not fight over useless things. We must fight over service delivery. We are wearing overalls in national parliament. Why will you stop overalls in a small municipality like a Midval, Karadurbi, or an overall? Parliament must create precedents for small parliaments. That's what it is. Fighters, ours is to go and service our people. Whether you are running a municipality or you are not running a municipality, be a servant of the people. You don't need a municipality for you to be a community leader, for you to lead the demands of our people. Fall in love with our people now, so that in 2024 you are not a stranger to our own people. The work for 2024 starts today. We rested a bit. We are here to say to the people of South Africa, thank you for voting for the EFF. Even if you were two, we were going to come and thank you, because we don't take your vote for granted. But hey, EFF lose it. You can lose what you don't have. You can lose what you don't have. How do you say the EFF lost when it has moved from position 5 to position 3 in eThekwini municipality and removed the IFP from position 3? Who would have thought one day the IFP will be tailing behind the EFF in eThekwini municipality? Abafetabari are a loser, but the IFP is a winner. When you have passed the IFP, ukitima uyakai, nasrejahe. We are building this thing ground up. Kanyane, sisofika, where we are going. Arinya kinto tsautaka spiti, kaurina lebatu, mo EFF, abana lerina, batlishiche dimpa, banaka di position. That's why I was agree position. Batamaya. That's why resoncherity nako. Ore batuba baritseneching batamai balapa motele. But we must take government with real people who are with us through and not for positions. Also, o ngwala lengwalo wena self o re gape nna wat yaka e kry-ile dinomoro tse dintšhi ke be ke swantše ke tsene ke le PR wena wa ke polelela o tetse stulo mo EFF he o sa kry stulo o ngwala mangwalo mara he ke re all the time whether ke wena or someone else it doesn't matter as long as the red beret is in the municipality o betha matsogo kruku ke wena mara tšatši le o se o tsene o ntšha the true colors go na le digongwana tlhokomelang digongwana ka mo EFF a re di bethe re di fefere a re nyake digongwana in the EFF re nyaka batho bao ba le rena not for themselves but for the people of Winnie Mandela. That's why really Winnie Mandela, we want to reawaken your political consciousness. Or it's not about you, it's about these people in the squatter camps. It's about these unemployed people. It's about these outsourced security guards. It's about outsourced cleaners. Why are you so selfish? There is no time for opportunists in the EFF. How kinyaka iya ANC ke mo ba bolelang ka themselves. O mo re malele mangwalo a di lawyara. E re atelwa mo EFF. EFF ye e rile the PR ke di ward candidate tse di kry-ile modimo ya boya yare PCT le CCT e tla tsena mo e bonang o kare ditaba di tsamaya gabotse re balance list e be le continuity e be le experience e be le geographic spread e tšee into consideration other political dynamics a we ba le mola we bala mo ba reng what candidate e taba PR war full stop ka re ya o gata tšela o nyaka o dikwa what type of a what candidate were you ya o se tsebe molao wa EFF gore o reng ka di candidate o reng ka di PR rena a re ke tloe re lwela batho ba South Africa bona mosimane ba re ke dunga ka ena a tle mo pele mo ba mmona ke regional chairperson ya mo Ekurhuleni ke ena a re dileng batho a tšea ANC kua godimo a e betantša lefase. So we want to thank you, chairperson of Ekurhuleni ba Joburg le ba Tshwana ba nne fase ba ska ema ko wena o le tee o ba phadile e ba o bona ba o salute ba tsebe gore monna e lwantwa o lwa ye o e lweleng mo Ekurhuleni wa ntsha marumo wa se šie selo wa ya ntweng wa re o tšhabe madi o tšhaba o fenywa a o nyaka o fenywa. You fought a good fight. The same way as the chairperson of Westland, Lewile, who is chairperson of Westland. Ate, Achan Lova Guatlas, Baba Zwanti Babi Classic chairperson Yachani, Lea Joburg, chairperson Ya CDV, Lea Westland, Lea Ekurhuleni, Bachwanti Banega Mopele Nare Kamurao. Ka gore batho ba ba lwele batho ba ntwa wola wa Tshwane o ba tsamaya tšea dinepe le di-statue e re radie door to door yena a tšea dinepe le di-statue tša bo Kruger le bo Solomon Matango a re nyake di-statue re nyaka door to door yalo mošimane o tongao o tsebile gore e lwewa jwang ntwa ye a e lata alata sera bari ANC research yachwa yari ANC in the whole of Gauteng it look 51% ka ikuruleng basadi le banna ba EFF ba ikuruleng ba re ha ikgoneng ntwane uwe ANC le re ka se fenye mara e ka se wine e ka se kry 51%. Never. So comrades, kaofela rena mo re berekile ana re sa tlo berekela mokgatlo wo wa rena o a ba re nyake e ba re lebeletse ba tshwara ke mana ba tlhatsa re a ba shishimiša e a ba re nyake. Even with every achievement we have made a ba nyaka go e bona ye we ba re EFF lose it ba re bana EFF e be na le 800 councillors and yalo e na le 1000 and something DP ya name yalo motho you get 200 extra plus councillors, you are a loser. But the DA that had this number of councillors today has got less. They praise it everywhere. The ANC that had this number of councillors today they have less. They praise them everywhere. Rena rile modim e o ka lebella di party ka ja o lebelle botse ona le e re mo le bana tsa di results re bokhibidu red e lebelle fase re ANC e lebelle fase re DA e lebelle fase re EFF re green e lebelle odimo o tlo bona rona who is the winner of the top 3 abana go e bona. Let me tell you, ona le ntwe ya political party funding rena how create donation you must declare. So there is nothing to declare if you so create donation, right? IFP and Freedom Front. IFP ke musho in certain municipalities in KZN. Ir ase create donation ke ona swantse we suspect or mara baka or barana di masipala the service provider jailer di ka ba di ba donated. IFP is not a suspect. Freedom Front irana ke maburu a di plus bana le chelete ke bona ba ka donatelang Freedom Front Plus. No, Freedom Front Plus has not declared anything like the EFF. It's not a suspect. They want the EFF. And how far you think, no, this is accountability. It is not accountability. It's hatred of the highest order. Mashaba got 15 million from the Oppenheimers. A contestant, 6 municipalities. 6. No, Mashaba did better than the EFF. Got 6 municipalities. Renarbere contestant everywhere. But comparably, local association, Rena, national organization, we must be compared to PEM association. Arnana gwadi PEM. Relwa ntoyemwe, not yamo local. Relwa international party. We're fighting an international battle. Yarena, Asia Motembisa, Itoma Motembisa, it goes straight into Cairo, in Egypt, and all over the African continent. Come compare the Shimanyana Badi Peme. Auyaka Wulaka now Wulaka Sankara, Nebu Mugabe, Nebu Gaddafi, Wulaka Kabana, not by Shimana Badi Peme, Magana Badi Peme. So, Yarina is continental, it is international, it is everywhere where a black person is found. in the diaspora a re ka re fitla Brazil ra kry-a ba tlhopha motho o montsho ra e tsena ke a rena ba re e malema o lositse dikgetho because o rata ma-foreigner a ke rate ma-foreigner. I love black people. I don't love foreigners. Everywhere I see a black person, I see my brother and I see my sister. Le ka no simvotele akina taba marana akitloe makwatrate ya Limpopo ke dibe mosadi wa Zimbabwe a tshela Limpopo River a tshwere ngwana a re ko monyakela dithari ka mo Messina ke mo gomishe ke re ko pack ka mo Messina ona dithari le re feletsa dithari. Right with my own conscience, I must look in the eyes of a black woman. There is no food in Zimbabwe. Mo South Africa. I don't have food. I don't have medicine to share with you, Zimbabwean. Mara diapla. Yaurenda, Orenda Kireko Mosadi, a woman carrying a child, carry chiga. And then when they chigas you in America, Barguelam Ram, or Wyber Charaso, Rena black people, Babo Niwe, Otara other black people the same way. You taught them that you must never respect a black person, especially when they are in their country. In your country. Comrades, one, another problem. The unity of Africa is very important. Because this place, Tluelang will miseducate give the opportunities. Africa has always been one. Asanga wabali the border, more Africa. The borders were imposed on us by colonizers. We're now all Unyaka decolonized education. Mara Unyaka the border. It's a manual to the comrades, Ariye, Rere, economy ya Africa must work all of it so that there is no one who's called a foreigner. Wherever we are prospering. But Reska Dumela Wanababu Rena, Babula Kitlala, Kaurinyaka di vote. Choose a life of a black person or Aitamae Abulaiwe because you want a vote. Gambekiskai Kiria vote. I will die next to my sisters and brothers from all over the continent and all over the world. We are one. Black people everywhere where we are one. In New York City, all those blacks there, they belong to us. We belong to them. We are one. And no one is going to divide us. When we formed the EFF, we did not hide this point. We now are fighting for the continent to be one. Today, you say you are not voting for EFF because it's fighting for the continent to be one. Hanu join anyway. Matwa le tarata dilo. Le tama le joina le saba lor le join nei. Aunaki ma Africa mara or put South Africa first. Kwena motwa EFF. Mara logo ya EFF. Aina South Africa as a map. Inale Africa as a map to show you the vision of the EFF. Put South Africa first. South African man. No, they really put Africa first. When you put Africa first, you put all black people all over the world first. And they will learn to respect black people while black people respect each other. That's why we must respect them. But if we are not going to respect each other, I don't know. Omwari, relozite di election, kaur malema, oto not tell Zuma. Now, what if TAA like you are removing them from 5 to 3 in KZN in eThekwini? Very better. It was supposed to hit us there first. No, it didn't. I can't even make it over like that. From 5 to 3, Malema Coast lady vote. From 8 councillors to 24 councillors in eThekwini after the tea. Nabeke sayo rapeleta Zuma ga selo. Kwa kibekilo bocha Zuma or Zuma tamaya komishene. Yalo ulwale na orke boche motu adie the right thing. You say we can't vote for you. Karu chonatie. Akia notie fair. Kebeke bocha mokhalabe. Or what lo chara. O kasia komishene. Asma mucharo. Asian telej. Eke man telej. Ngebasi ayatulungu. Mpofu balon. We were together there by the tea. He also drank it the tea. The man from Sana. Rerbon amdala. Rekano barelu lejari namara. Rebatwaban chukamoga. What lo chara? Erikas bidudo te ulogishele bakalela ke moka o sharp. Ase teleje. Ba mo leje tadi chipi. Ka o se teleje. I will never stop telling people to do the right thing. If that is going to cost us votes, so be it. Now I'm prepared to go home. Kia kwa kukwa kaibila osana mutwana kia kine mola kelele li EFF ya lena elor le nyaka o leader kamaka le rno riskata marebo jaba tuneti ya ore ya commissione le rno tabanewe it's wrong when we ask a person to comply with the law of South Africa. We will never stop telling the truth. It doesn't matter how much it will cost us, but the truth will remain the truth, and one day it will pay off. But our level, these are the people who liberated us. Fighters, everything. Baba coalition. Rekopane le ANC Rafita Ran Omoba Mr. Poster Moire is CCT, no coalition with ANC. Error route. ANC is currently a government and has got majority in parliament. Resonte change constitution for us to expropriate the land without compensation. Na rinya kidi maspala pese rinya kanara yalo ria bonor tsuya jer dibeti dake tar etam wa wana rika vota kamuka ra expropriate le fasa without compensation ria le fa di maspala akere ba tsa ba ra poso bare ra are vote mpele re change constitution Rejele fast. Bajika. Rena Oscar Obse Shisa Kadi position. we are obsessed with the land. Anything that is going to deliver the land, we will deliver it into any municipality. We want the land. Relwa dintwa tabura khulu kuku barena tedi bapaletseng. Why do you want us to stop ribona potential ya o reka tshwara lefase ka o ba fa masala nyana o bona na ra tja lefase? Why? Because we want the land. And rena morutu boletse rena re dile commitment ya re tlo krea lefase in our lifetime, and we are going to do everything in our power to deliver the fast. Na re nyagentsi re nyaga e bolaya e khwenyanya re fetse ka yona mara her ka re bana re tlhokantšheng dinomoro tša rena ka mo parlamenteng re phase molao wa gore basadi ba kry free sanitary towels. Why o re ska bolela le ANC ka ntlo e le rona le potential ya gore basadi ba kry free sanitary towels? Re re ko ANC a re kopantšheng dinomoro tša rena, a re kopantšheng nomoro tša rena re bee malema deputy president, a re kopantšheng dinomoro tša rena re phase molao wa gore di-clinic di bulwe 24 hours. Wena o re we ska CCT ska bolela le ANC e mon rena re sa tlo emela 2024 o re bush. Mara what if una le ntlhikizana e re ka speed ra re fafa ra deliver ntwe ka speed nya before 2024? Ke politiki ngwanaka o ska kitia mashaba what I don't talk to ba bala bo meyara no ka I don't talk to ka o papa apopro asa tsebe politiki a ke re le re kgethile re dumelle re le lead if a re lead ya botse conference e tla le arrange la tsentsa ba ba le leadang ha botse. Mara for now, allow us to lead you. Comrades, this is where we want to arrive. Mara, it looks like Otonya Karichike Kamo in order to arrive here. Because the destination is the same. I change. How we arrive there is the tactics we use to arrive at our destination. Fighters, let's start chia ke moya wa Twitter, le social media, le Facebook, e ba bolela di Facebook wa kra le di tsene ka moka le di literature le na le tsona di wetša na ka mowe le debate le tša o steka tsene. Rena, our mandate does not come from Twitter. Our mandate comes from the branches of the EFF. That's where we account. We don't account at 702. We don't account at 405. We account at the structures of the EFF. So, comrades, please, let's make sure we remain focused and don't get diverted. Politiki a se mampebo ele ser na ro ralokele yona o tla ibona re thomile mokgatlo elo mokakanyana ma motlako mokaka o sa tlo hola wa ba o mokaka kaka wa ba a big tree ye ka o fela lena le tlabeleng tšika mo fasa ona le go retse moriti o provider. Get this victory. How can we form an organization and plan to kill it? We will never kill our organization. Fighters are here, road builder structures. of the EFF. We are going next year, we are going to engage in a campaign, public recruitment campaign. Arisanya kantwe ya recruiter maloko ka khone. Also intube when the public notice or what 8 recruitment day itang kai ba nyoko join EFF. It join publicly rebola a gatekeeping so that our organization becomes big. Karbat baba nyoko khetwa di chairperson ba recruiter batho ba tlo ba vote la aba recruiting batho ba EFF ba banyaka go join EFF. So next year it's a year of recruitment. We are going to engage in public recruitment and we are going to recruit quality membership that came to join on its own. It was not brought by somebody to come and join, and that somebody thinks he owns members of the EFF because they were recruited by that person. So, Kaufela, comrades, there's no coalition. Ye EFF, it's in a lie. Reina, we are on our own. Reina, ibile robalabo tsebo shil because mahua are rekaba chia kamo kaba tuwa mara EFF yona are nyaki are intwebu tsu yar lo khua ile bula molomo le lla ka wena all the time apere ala para lo khua beta elen zile lismama thani sela sai sela. But we don't want EFF. Why? Because they know the EFF will never surrender and succumb to whiteness. Na arena di basa, arena bu misses. We are our own bosses as the EFF. Are controlling makuwa. That's why. Barry, EFF must declare donations. Before you say EFF must declare donations, go and look at who is giving donations. Alikabonor motwa famba to donation ke man. Then utokona official EFF yona gas creation. Abe donation dicta ke Oppenheimer. And we're now old. We want to nationalize the mines. The mine in South Africa, they belong to Oppenheimers. But how you want to nationalize the mines? You have declared a war against the Oppenheimers. That's number one. Number two, or you want to expropriate land without compensation. Then ask the question, who is the biggest owner of land in South Africa? Get the Oppenheimer family. What's more, whoever finance a DA, finance a DA, finance Mashaba, finance all the liberals were united against the expropriation of land without compensation. So when all they must give us donation, those people give on a fella, Baba nan lichelete. Le namu, la donate la EFF. Maragasi disclose the girl, Ali donated 90,000. Lita ichiaga share. Gili 10 randa janachu. Ta membership. Lo regadi keeper. Lili kepisana. The beret. Kelena le finance EFF, but you don't have the capacity to donate to the threshold of 90,000, which must be declared. Mararegele mojengin tum. Batlo auditor di buka, tadi political party kamuka, including the EFF. they will never find anything wrong. Because we don't get money from anyone. We get money from our councillors, our MPs, our MPs. Is called party levy. Kiona a refining. Abe remove it from 800 to 1,000 plus means more money for the EFF. Because that's where our money comes from. The Bugache Dilo Auditor ke branch ya ANC by Bichorke IEC. Yellow and Okadia branch la ANC clo auditor. Abe never can one mistake. They won't wait for the audit to finish. By Lika this alismating or she way. This is the crime they committed. Why would you do that? Because if you don't declare, they can deregister your political party. Why would we risk such an effort? Because the IEC and the ANC will want that. So, comrades, please don't be scared. There is no one at all who's going to find anything wrong with the EFF. We must all be rest assured that the EFF has complied with the law. Fighters, let us make sure that everyone, Watenanko Maspale, all the councillors, please do not engage in corrupt activities. Any councillor who's found to have committed corruption will face the code of conduct of the EFF. No councillor must be in a close relationship with the ANC and the DA government. EFF councillors must report to their branches all the time. You are not bigger than the branch. You are a PR councillor, you are a ward councillor, the branch is bigger than you. You are not bigger than the branch. Report to your branch, work with your branch to grow the EFF. Leaders of the province, please hold these councillors consistently accountable. Councillors must account to the leadership of the EFF. And there was a fighter who said, Yana doesn't take mandate from the EFF, a PR councillor. As in the at Arasariana of Votali DA, Yana EFF as a Mojesit, as in the PR councillor. That is a party position. It's not your position. Your PR means party representative. You must take your mandate from the EFF and not from anyone else. You defy the mandate of the EFF, you are out. It won't even be more than 48 hours. You defy the party line, you are out. So if you know what is good for you as a PR, wherever you are, follow the mandate of the party. Fighters, let's go and make sure that the organization becomes more stronger and more powerful. Only the EFF can call a rally this size after the elections. No any other party can do that after the elections. So the EFF is on the ground. The EFF is alive. Let's go and make it more stronger. If you were a ward candidate, you did not make it into the PR, stop being impatient. Hang in there, because you remain the reserve list of the EFF. Hang in there. Don't give up. But the EFF, to everybody, is not an employment agent. No one must ever treat positions of the EFF as employment. It's not employment, it's a deployment. At any time, it can be withdrawn. Make peace with that. Oscar Oval Cancelar, what about Pudwar Gigre Mereko? As a Mereko, key deployment. Because out about the Pudi, without which your personnel. Do not take positions of the organization personnel. Oscar Isha Pelu, Asidi Yuana Jahao. Do not personalize political positions. At any time, the party can withdraw its position. Make peace with it. But be like Winnie Mandela. When you think your organization is ill-treating you, remain loyal and love it more. Oscar Rata o chere position fair. Kamo staging o kama bujisha no. War EFF we wana yawan. Rekabla mo tuka EFF. Rata EFF. Omo film, omo cheers, video, mo staging. Or EFF ka ko at yefi. Bona. Rata hambi EFF mo staging. Omo film. Or chachile lose position. Oto moralo kele museto. Ato maor gafel or yo mutamudi. Aswe na mo gokwaru we na utafela EFF. Owo ito stilo says kibidu se. Osi duchi sawadi miwa. Mamo taiba rubusha stulo walwa. Olola di tulo chabatu. Di tulo just chaba. Stulo says chaba anytime. Satama. Fighters, Manta, Monday, metros are starting to go in. By lo tomakata di meara, mo di metro, yalo, ariye, road level las babies in etwa. Bomo zwandi le masina mo, bakano utua, basnama utu. Agere kolo itela ba di reili angeja maspala. Digano tamaka mantara. Jolopi motwabija uba orayo na melasiaya aya hai solas be mara mashaba li DA eba karata li position the way they love positions that will make the ANC to come through a back door. Mashaba, the DA and all those small parties karna barinyak. They must unite and then take out the ANC. And the DA must put aside its white arrogance and share positions because no one won the elections. So when no one has won the elections, you must share the positions. Don't involve us. We don't want your positions. We don't want to be involved. But remove the corrupt. Maybe Elka Monokari, Elka Unite, and Nama Shilugele DA, Levoma Shama, Lava one thing. Elka Monokar Makobla ANC, Alehama, Bale Palela without EFF. Maybe Ergalizam. Hey, Ergadia plan. Maybe Ergadia planning and I got Trigizane. Mara, it will depend on the unity of the small parties. Now the IFP has sold out. Yari Etamali ANC. No one has written an article out. IFP has brought the ANC through a back door. Na Sangara Retamali ANC. Ririle Rebulalali ANC. Already, EFF is bringing ANC through a back door. Mara IFP did exactly that. No article. Because they don't hate the IFP. ANC, the IFP, the Nalizimita. Kamola Natala Gamur. Chako Pana Charbon. Resonche Recopanche di Nomoro Chari. Bar why? Bar Selosisi Siata. ba re ke EFF ge re ka se unite ntho e tlo re fetša ye. So the unity of the ANC and the IFP is because they are scared of the EFF. But the EFF is eating on our constituency, both of us. We must unite and block it. I'm very happy. That to me is not a problem. It's actually a praise. Or the party the holo jaba khalabe. Ba o bola ke dikhuru. Ba kopana ka rena. Ba re tshaba. They were very powerful. The IFP and the ANC in Natal, they are scared of the EFF. They united to block the EFF because the EFF is eating on the IFP and the ANC. It's a reality. So, comrades, arbete matso, rebetele batho ba le ba Natala bale, ba o votela EFF, ba khalemela mokgatlo wa bothelesi. O sa phela mogala be bothelesi. O bone EFF mo fafara ka Natala straight. Re boye, re betele ba le ba Eastern Cape matso. Ba dile batho ba o ketsa dinomoro. Re leboe gape ba Western Cape ba lwa go buima kua ba lwa le di-racist ba dile batho ba re okeletša dinomoro. We have more councillors in the Cape Metro. Re leboe ba Mpumalanga, batho ba Mpumalanga ba dile batho ba re dia hore re be number 2 in the whole province of Mpumalanga. Re be re hange le dimasepala. Re leboe setšhaba sa Free State ba phaphara ANC ba e bea 50% ka Mangaung, ba henga dimasepala ka Free State ba betere matsogo. E re bobo ANC e formilwe Mangaung o sa tsebe. Kua ANC formilwe ngona e grele 50%. Le councillor le tele ka balalwa la ba lusa. O fedile ka bo. Comrades, let's thank the people of Northwest. Kaore ba re dile batho ba hanga di masepala. Western Komapi, over see what candidate to say ki leadership for Shomabe one over to for. Comrades, let's thank the people of Northern Cape because those are our people. Northern Cape belongs to the EFF, but we need to watch it in the province of Northern Cape. Comrades, let's thank the people of Limpopo who continue to support and vote for the EFF. They've also created hung municipalities and gave us the works. Fellow fighters, let's thank the people of Gauteng who have made us proud and continue to be the biggest feeder of the EFF. Ralebua, Batwa Gauteng, Lialwa, Grand Forces, Lena, ba Johannesburg, le Batswane, le Skabalanya Mamoko, ba etapele ba ba lena ba, re tlo ba suba ditsebe, lena bereka mfase, tsana mfase, le bereke, le tswele pele, le lwela mokgatlo wa borena. Ba etapele, ho lena, moetapele a se celebrity. Tloelang o rata dinepe, le rate door to door, o feta dinepe. And hello dia door to door, do door to door for real. Oscar fita wa just nepe, wa tsena koloing wa tsamaya, wa create an impression ya runole Mamelodi o dia door to door hanuno sa di door to door o boile photo shoot. There is a difference between photo shoot and door to door. Rena, our nickname ke door to door. Ke ona ntwe tlo re phidisha, ke ona ntwe tlo dia ngore re tie South Africa ye ka mokana yona. Ari yeng ro kria batho ba ba o se vote. Comrades, ona le batho ba bantsi ba ba re supporta mara aba vote. Yalo, all branches of the EFF, this is your task. You must answer this question in your branch. How do we get these people out to go and vote for the EFF? Because they support the EFF. On the day of the elections, they don't come out to vote. Let's answer that question. And all leaders, everything we do should speak to this question. How do we get our people out in their numbers on election day to go out and vote for the EFF? Let's go and answer that question. And the answer to that question is groundwork, door to door. We must never get tired of doing door to door. We must never get tired of helping our people. We must never get tired of being on the side of black people. Because if you are not genuine, how better the vote to go wanting, Mara, edu betile only genuine. Ours is not elections. Ours is a liberation of black people, and it might take us long. Election is but one of those things we do on our way to the liberation of black people. Siyabonga fighters, thank you very much. Ralabuwa, Ikansile, Bayadanki, Siyabulela, Siyabonga, all of you, you did a great job. The EFF is growing and becoming bigger and bigger, and the future looks bright. Let's confront the future with dedication, with determination. The only thing that is going to stop us is victory, because victory is certain. Amanda! Amanda! Viva EFF, viva! Aikule EFF, aikule! Uile Musho Maburu, uile de Klerk, uile Musho Maburu, uile de Klerk, Amanda! Long live the entire spirit of Winnie Mandela, long live! Long live the entire spirit of Nelson Mandela, long live! Long live the entire spirit of Steve Biko, long live! Long live the entire spirit of the 1976 generation, long live! Mandla! Mandla! Auno Makuvi! Siaya! Siaya! No Makuvi! Siaya! Siaya! Oh, Mama said to Bona, Besishaya, Besibopa. No, Mama said to Bola, Besishaya, Besibopa. No, Magubi, Siaya, Siaya, no, Magubi, Siaya, Siaya, no, Mama said to Bola, Besishaya, besibopha noma besedubola besishaya besibopha. Who left? Who right? Yamasa. Who left? Kita. Kilame. Kilibatabata. Samarumo. Rumo. Asita. Where were you when I'm gone? Where were you when I'm sick? Bongelaban. Hebagit. Bongelaban. Hebagit. Siltatile, hilagit. Siltatile, hilagit. Kichima. Kichima. Sibram Konto, Alliance. Shoot to kill. Yamasa. Shoot to kill. Kilame. Kiss the poor, the farmer. Kiss the poor, the farmer. Brr, pa, pa, brr, pa, pa. Jason.
Mandla! Viva President Julius Malema! Viva! Viva the Commander-in-Chief Julius Malema! Viva! Mandla! The SG, Secretary General Commissar, Marshal Damini,
Manda! I saw me fighter, I saw me! Long live the Commander-in-Chief, long live! Long live the Commander-in-Chief, long live! Thank you very much, TG. Thank you very much, President. Siyabonga kakhulu.
The EFF is hosting a Siyabonga Rally in Tembisa on the East Rand to thank its supporters for voting for the party. SABC News reporter Yulisa Njamela is at the rally. She joins us now live. Yulisa, very good morning to you. So coalition talks, very topical. Are we likely to hear more from the EFF CIC?
Well, good morning, Blaine. We hope we will hear all about that. In fact, the